XGang, XGang, XGang. Welcome to a change of scenery. As you guys can see, I just wanted to, change it up a little bit. It tends to get a little repetitive, let's be honest. Before we get started, you guys like it? Is it nice? You're not gonna say anything? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is it you guys like the new area? All right. Oh, oh, you like it now? I'm gonna leave this here, right? I'm gonna leave this right here. I don't want to have to pull it back out. So, how are you guys doing today? It's a beautiful Friday. I'm a little late. I know I'm a little late. Thanksgiving was yesterday. I just wanted to come here and give thanks, grace you guys with my presence, and just make a video for you guys. So for today's video, it's not gonna all be here. Don't worry. Just wanted to change it up for the intro. Today, we're gonna be reacting to some scary Black Friday horror stories. Basically, I'm gonna be honest. Hey. Let's be beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lambs, rams, hogs, we look, we all are, everyone loves Thanksgiving. The moment it ends, it's time!
Hey, call the cops.
I'm alone. I have no friends. I'm sorry. I'm going to hold this while I talk to make me feel more secure. Before we get started, you guys already know what to do. Hit the like button. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. You didn't hit it yet? I don't mind if I get some thumbnails before we get started. It'll take 2 seconds. Give me 1 second.
I've always gone out shopping on Black Friday.
Get your snacks.
But 2 years ago was by far the scariest experience I've ever had. It was Thanksgiving Day, and I was excited to go buy a new TV. I was planning on going to Target for a big sale they were having on electronics.
TVs are so cheap right now for no reason.
Night. I was at my parents' place. Quite a few of our family members from my mom's side of the family. I chatted with all.
Hold up. This nigga face is disgusting. He looked like me.
This motherfucker don't miss.
No, he's fucking good.
That motherfucker.
And then had dinner with everyone. Then I left their house to Target to go buy a giant TV. I arrived at Target about 20 minutes before they opened. I saw that there was already a decent-sized line of people waiting to get inside. It wasn't too long, though, and I figured I still had a decent chance of getting the TV I wanted. I got out of my car and went to the back of the line. And as I did, I saw a few other people in line behind me.
You look close, ain't you?
Remaining minutes. I saw the doors to Target being unlocked. I watched as people started to go inside. Then I walked quickly with everyone else. And once I got inside, I made a beeline for the electronics department.
Okay, I got them JBLs.
The store was really crowded, and it was hard to get through everywhere.
JBL
I was able to make it there
crazy
in a few minutes without running into anyone or anything like that. I got to the TVs to see a few people had already
This
grabbed
nigga has the Kim Jong-un.
Which was 50 inches. I walked quickly over to them, and just as I did, I saw another person grab one to reveal that there was just one more left behind it. I quickly reached out and got the last one.
Okay.
I was so happy to actually have it in my hands
some loot?
because I had been pretty nervous I wouldn't be able to get it. I knew how quickly they would sell out. Probably 2 or 3 seconds after I had gained full control of it, someone came from my right side and grabbed the TV that I had in my arms. It started to come out of my hands until I grabbed it and pulled it back.
What?
At that point, the person shoved me a little bit and I almost gave up the TV. I turned and saw a man wearing a blue coat and a slight
Bro, if you
beard.
don't fight for your damn TV,
He was looking at me, and as we made eye contact, he said that I had his TV.
bitch.
I said sorry
Bitch,
to the man, but I had gotten the
Sorry.
The man started to turn and walk away, but then did a 360 turn and came back to me. He then asked me if I could please give it to him. I really didn't want to, and I said no, I'm sorry.
Stand on business.
He then told me how he would have got to the TV sooner, but somebody had gotten in his
Okay.
way. Then he added he thought he had got to the TV before me as well.
You know what? Y'all do not realize, bro. Back in the day, I'm talking like maybe like 2008, hold up. Maybe like, okay, about 05 to about, I'm going to say about 12, maybe 2013, 2014. But bro, 05 to 2012, man, Black Friday was one of the biggest spectacles of the year. It was almost bigger than Christmas, nigga. And we was buying the presents. We were buying the presents for Christmas. Man, y'all don't understand. It used to be like used to camp out. I'm talking about you left from your family's house eating Thanksgiving, eating good eats to go get in line for the next day sales that early. Like, I don't think. See, man, these kids don't understand. Now everybody's just doing Cyber Monday, laying in bed, clicking, and it's nothing. But boys, Black Friday really was this deep. Look at how this nigga is looking at him. He's getting that damn TV. Because right now, our main protagonist, you can tell him he doesn't have a backbone, and this nigga's, like I said, he looks like me.
Was behind me, and I had got to it before him. He had tried to take it out of my hands after I already had it. I didn't want to cause a scene, but I wasn't going to give up the last TV to him.
Okay.
So I told him sorry one last time and started.
Quit saying sorry to this nigga. He followed you?
The man followed me all the way there, trying to reason with me. The more we walked, the angrier he became. It came to the point where I just started to ignore him. I finally got to the check line.
See, bro, I would have
cursed at me and walked away.
I would have got tired of him following me.
I checked out and walked my TV to my car in the parking lot and
See?
loaded it up.
He finna follow you
As
home.
I was putting my TV in my car, I saw the man start to approach me once again.
Pull off!
This time I got a bad feeling. It was a different environment out in the parking lot where there were less people around.
Oh my gosh.
I hurried up as fast as I could and then shut the door. The man was standing there from about 20 feet away, flipping me off. Then he got into a car that was parked nearby.
Are you not finna chase me?
Bad for the guy.
Are you not
finna
finna chase me?
Deal I was getting on the TV, but I also knew I didn't owe it to him to give him the last one.
And
I started up my car and began to drive away.
Damn, nigga, slow down.
I drove back to my house to drop off the TV. My house was close to the Target, as well as my parents' house. As I turned onto my street, I noticed a car turn behind me. Then, as I was pulling into my driveway, I saw the car stop in front of my driveway. I got a terrible feeling. The car then started to honk. I looked and saw the man from Target yelling something out his window. Then
What
he
the
sped
hell?
away in his car. I was glad he was
This
gone.
nigga
but I was
turned into a
concerned that he
demon.
knew where I lived. The man seemed to be a little crazy to get.
Y'all know that meme when a fat kid get beat up?
Omar,
What?
let me tell you something.
I'm gonna say one. You want me to say
Go home and get the gun.
Damn!
Go home. Run.
Come on!
Immediately drawing down on buddy. First of all, you coming up to me in the store, you putting your hands on my merchandise, off rip, we got a hit. I ain't even gonna lie, it wouldn't even got that far. The moment you would have tried to grab nigga, and what keeps getting to me is that our main character, guys, please listen to me. If someone is following you home, go to the police station, go to a friend or a loved one's house who you know is like that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and call them up. Hey, bro, I got somebody following me. They right behind me. I'm on the way to your crib. If person is on the phone who about that, all they should say is, I bet, pull up. Beep. If you call somebody and you tell them you're in danger and person's following you and they say, all right, bet, and they don't need no information,
go, baby.
Worked up over a TV. I brought my TV in the house. Then I locked it up and went back to my parents for the rest of Thanksgiving. I stayed there until about 10 p.m.
Yeah, why is he
my
chewing?
place. When I got there, I just felt suspicious. I was worried the guy had tried to break into my house or something when I was gone, but I figured I was just being paranoid.
Look at his
I
face.
looked around for my car at my place, and everything seemed fine, so I got out and headed for the front door.
This
As I
video.
made it to about 10 feet from my door, I noticed something. I had a couple of pillars in front of my house,
Uh-oh.
and behind the side of the right pillar, I saw what appeared to be an arm. I knew who it had to be. I wanted to run away, but didn't want to make it obvious. I quickly stopped in my tracks, but said, "Forgot my phone," to myself. I was
You
hoping I
are
could
so
win. I
trash.
turned around and started walking back to my
Oh
car.
man, I forgot my phone.
The man seemed to buy it.
Hey, who am I
I wanted
crazy?
badly to run to my car, but I decided to remain calm. I didn't hear or notice the man moving at all, but when I reached about 10 feet from my car,
This nigga's
I
on.
couldn't take it anymore. I broke into a sprint and ran the rest of the way.
Oh.
As I had reached my car, I heard the man now running after me. I got inside quickly.
Oh
As I did, I felt something hit the car. It seemed like a rock.
no! Bro, this man driving like A Boogie and that running on that cash everywhere.
Started from the bottom, now we way up. And I got that bad bitch, she stays up. Ain't no fucking playing, we ain't gang.
He said, I got 5 feet away from my car and I couldn't take it anymore. I broke out into a full sprint. He said the nigga.
To my parents' place and told them everything. There was a decent-sized dent in the side of my car.
Damn.
I stayed there for the night, and we called the police as well.
For what? What they gonna do?
I don't believe the man was ever caught, but at least I never did hear from him again.
You a punk, boy. You a punk, boy. Hey, boy, I wish a nigga would.
This happened on Black Friday about 5 years ago.
Brand
I
new
was a young
clothes.
19-year-old
That's
woman
the title of
in my
your
second year
story.
of college. I lived pretty close to my school,
Alright.
so I was able to work at a nearby clothing store, which was in a pretty big shopping center. I was scheduled to work on Black Friday, which I had done the year before. I knew it would be a long shift and really busy, but I also knew I was getting paid extra, so it was worth it. I got to work early on the morning of Black Friday. We opened at 6 a.m. and I was there.
Working on Black Friday is
The
tough.
store I worked at was pretty big, so we had a lot of people working. I was mainly a cashier, but I would also do other tasks as
Nigga,
well.
this is 4x4.
As I was working at the
pretty
cash
big.
register shortly after we opened, a man came and checked out in my line. He was middle-aged and bald.
This
and I
nigga.
remember he had a missing tooth in the front. As he was standing there, I could feel him just staring at me. Then he complimented me on my outfit and seemed to give off a bit of a creepy feeling. But I was nice to him and knew it was just part of the job. After that, he left. About an hour later, I moved from cashier to working in the women's department. As I was folding some clothes, I noticed the man once again.
Why
We
she
were pretty
stretched
busy,
out like?
not enough where people were lined up outside or anything.
Y'all can't
but
see
we
my
were much
legs.
busier than any other day. So I found it strange how I saw the same man once again about an hour later. But the part that I really didn't like is how I caught him just staring at me once again.
That
When we
nigga
made eye
said,
contact, he quickly looked away. It was as if he was almost hiding behind a rack of clothes. I did my best to mind my own business, and eventually the man was gone. About 10 minutes later, the man came back.
"Oh my,
I was still folding
Get
clothes
your dirty
in
ass
the same
on."
area, but this time the man actually approached me. He asked me what I was doing after work.
why is he always looking down at my
I
tits?"
said, I don't know.
Oh my, ladies and men. Matter of fact, first, let's start with the men. Men. Let's say you see an attractive lady in public. Nigga, you can't be P enough to just keep it P for a conversation. But if I look at, man, if I'm in public and I see a dude interacting with a girl and she's talking to him and he's like, "Yeah, so, wow. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I hear everything you're saying." And it's like really crazy. Hey, bro.
If I would go with him. I told him no, sorry, and then he grabbed onto my arm. He said we should just leave. This really took me by surprise, and I kind of yelled a little bit. I told him
Kinda
to stop
shit.
grabbing me. At that point, there were a few people that noticed, and the man let go of me. He then walked away really fast.
Let me
After that,
go.
I told a coworker, but the man was nowhere to be seen, so I thought he would be gone for good. But later on, probably 5 hours later, I saw him again, and he was staring at
Man,
me.
press charges.
I was sure by now
Press
that the man
charges.
was stalking me or something, and I was kind of concerned he would follow me when I left. I was getting off in about an hour, and I just hoped I wouldn't see the man when I was done. And I didn't. Until
What
2
it up
minutes
with these
before I was
demon
off, I noticed
eyes?
him. I got a coworker
Those are the
to walk
bad
up to my
time and
car with me.
eyeball.
The man didn't follow me, which was a huge relief, and I drove home. I got home, and thankfully the man didn't follow
Sorry.
me. However, that night, I was awoken to a knocking at my front door. I
Fuck
lived with
no.
my parents at the time, but I knew it wasn't them or my younger brother because they were all asleep. I
Hell
laid there
no.
confused at first, until I remembered the man who had been stalking me at the store.
That look like me when you turn the
And I
lights
got a
on.
really creepy feeling. I didn't want to get up or even look out the window. Thankfully, I heard the sound of my brother leaving his bedroom. He said out loud he wondered who was knocking on the door at this hour as he walked. It was 2 a.m., and I guess my brother had still been up, most likely playing
Ah,
video
hell,
games.
brother ain't finna do nothing. Look at this
I
peon.
heard him get
We
closer to
dead, the
door,
whole
and
family.
at that point, I left my room to go over and join him in seeing who was there. As I did, my brother said to me there was nobody there. He then opened the door and stepped out. He looked around and picked up something off the ground, and then came back inside.
Y'all are
Once
cooked.
inside,
Y'all are
I saw he
cooked.
was
Y'all
holding
are
an
cooked.
envelope. He opened it
Oh.
up and pulled out 2 Polaroid pictures. One of them was of my bedroom window, and the other was of the store that I worked at. When I realized this, I just about had a heart attack. I explained the man to my brother, and I'm 100% sure he's the one who left the envelope. We both woke
You're
up my
done.
parents, and the police were called.
Yep.
I ended up filling out a report and answering several questions.
You think?
I got the next few weeks off work, and to my surprise,
was this Paul
the next
Blart
day, the
nigga.
man was found at the store once again and caught.
He said, got his point. You guys did, like doing these little animated reactions. We could, maybe start trying them. There was actually they were actually a little actually scary. Not scary, but just like unnerving. And then hilarious on top of all of that. So, if you guys want more of that, let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.